1. What is up, guys? It is me, Bats, and I'm with the gang.
Flex,
Hello.
here as always.
Hello.
Hi. Welcome back to another podcast. I'm sorry we haven't been making podcasts recently, and we made 4 this year, which is bad, a little bit bad.
To be honest, we haven't even been together.
We haven't been together. I
No.
haven't had time. We've been trying to stay away, like due to COVID and all that. We're trying to stay away as much as possible. And every time I have been together, I've been privatising more videos than others, like the beer tasting videos, which is one coming out soon. You know that, or it should be out already, but I don't know. Depends on when I get to record it. Well, not record it, to upload it. So yeah, how's the whole year been then for yous?
Shit.
Weird.
Yeah,
Not gonna lie.
weird, yeah.
Strange.
Mm-hmm.
Very,
Highly
very
strange.
strange and very, very shit considering I lost my job.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't do the taxiing anymore. So it's
You can
like
find
really
enough.
weird for me.
Yeah.
We'll find you another one. Don't worry.
I've had a lot more time to do other things though.
Phoenix or Aegis anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
Yep.
just this one.
Yeah, just name
I'll
drop them.
test them on my podcast.
Yeah, just name drop them. Why don't you?
Yeah, I'll name drop anyone,
Oh.
including
No.
the manager that's corrupt.
Nobody's safe.
No one's safe when Milky's on the mic.
Ow! Little kitty. Stop
Stop it,
playing with
Anakin.
a tree. Sorry, your cat's like playing with your tree.
I know. It's weird.
Just wants to climb it.
Alright. He's not allowed to though.
So
He wants to build
Oh,
a tree
it-
house, man. That's what it is.
me and Bats today were saying it doesn't even feel like Christmas. It's
Really?
2 days
No,
and it doesn't
Even
feel
though I'm
like...
wearing a Christmas jumper, it doesn't really feel like Christmas.
Nah, it
It
doesn't.
I
really-
heard you have been watching loads of Christmas films.
No, I was like the start of December. Yes, I watched 4, but then nah. But then I'm back into Christmas now again. So
I haven't watched one,
Okay,
to be honest.
You should watch Santa Slayers.
Santa says was
Ah.
invented on the James.
Aye. Well, I
It's got
have
Bill
watched it,
Goldberg in.
I watched that one.
Flex is currently rolling a tab.
mhm.
Yep.
Mhm.
I just did it before, but I rolled it the wrong way around and it fell apart.
I,
It's not funny, it was lit.
Recently, guys, Flex had, you know, when you said, when you said in the first, or the first videos that you done, you were like, oh yeah, there's music coming. Remember? Well, he actually has been making music on TikTok with him and his best friend.
Appreciate that, Connor.
So I'll put a link in the description to Fowley's TikTok for you, and then you. But then you see me in the comments take the piss out of him because it's funny. Flex inside.
Shut up, right? It's just how it came out. It wasn't. I don't know. I've never recorded before, and it's weird. So, Connor,
Right, so
later on, record yourself just speaking into your phone, and then listen back to what you actually said. You'll laugh at yourself, you know. It's weird.
You should do an SNS
anyway.
singing song. Christmas song.
SNS Christmas song.
Yep.
I'll give it a go for next year. Like if it's bad, if you want to say it right, I want 50 likes on this video throughout the whole of the year, and if I get 50 likes, I'll make by
Where's
December.
Jim?
What? Say
Flex
that again.
inside.
Look, there's Flex.
Flex and Frowdy.
Yeah.
But anyway,
That's a little sneak
Another
peek.
thing-
So if you want to go and see it, there's a link in the description below.
another thing, that happened before I lost my job
Yeah.
was Jack, the guy that watches my YouTube videos that I
Yeah.
used to pick up for school,
Sub Jack, by the way. Hope you're doing good.
had turned
Sup?
around and said Flex was his favourite.
Appreciate that.
So I'm so sorry, Bats.
Comment down below and I'll like it for you.
We're definitely not his favourites at this
Nah.
point, especially me.
Nah.
Start a riot now.
Start a riot.
Alfie
Wish is
wouldn't be one on
better.
the Bella.
Now Bats is better, man. I'm actually killing it on.
It's not a competition, guys.
I'm killing it
And I'm
on.
just a Milky Bar.
What are you killing
Oh.
it on, Bats?
I'm killing it on Twitch at the minute, right? I'm getting loads of followers and all that. I get loads of people chatting in a bit. You know, I'm just playing.
More people go follow him.
Mm-hmm.
SNS Milky doesn't have his camera on because his camera broke. Because he's a tit.
So you just get graced with these beautiful voice.
This is what happens when he tries to do TikToks on his tries to do.
Nah, when I take selfies, man, I break it.
No, it's not when he tries to do pat openings on the toilet.
Oh, don't get started.
Just sits
I'm
there.
on quality
Right,
here.
so the fact is that he could have potentially got Ronaldo in a pack, but the fact is you might
I
not
got
be able
fucking Bruno
to.
Fernandes.
Yeah, but the fact is he celebrated that much that he dropped his phone in the toilet.
Anyway, moving on
waterproof.
to Christmas. This year I am going to be spending Christmas dinner with Bats and Flex and Indigo for the first time.
Apparently I made good Christmas turkey.
I cannot
just
wait
like
for the
turkey on the
first time.
cover.
This is going to be so strange for me.
I know.
Flex is kind of froze.
No, he's just doing the mannequin challenge, man.
Mannequin challenge.
Yeah, but it definitely doesn't feel like Christmas, like, definitely not.
That's
I don't
good
even
freeze
think-
frame, not like.
I don't even think it will, even if we do go out tomorrow, tomorrow on Christmas Eve and come back and, like, get my pajamas on, but it will not still feel like Christmas.
But it was still like.
You be too drunk.
Shut up, no I'm not.
Especially you, let's say you're lightweight.
Don't call me a lightweight.
Everyone should know Whis is a little lightweight.
Don't tell the fans that. So, Bats,
I can't say shit because I am.
the plans for New Year.
My plans for New Year is to. Well,
Get more.
I do want to go into the Newcastle versus Cambridge match. And. Okay.
Well, Flex is gone.
Well, Flex is
Why,
gone.
Felicia?
Flex phone died.
Okay.
Flex phone died.
So you weren't doing the mannequin challenge. You would just sit there like this going. for like 3 minutes.
You see, this is where I charge my phone.
Yeah, James, inconsistent little bugger.
So what I want to do next. So what I want to do next year is I want to go to the Newcastle Cambridge match.
Getting done.
Yeah.
I meant for New Year, you tit.
Oh, try and lose weight.
And no, that's not what I meant. I said for New Year, we're gonna do a podcast for New
Oh
Year.
yeah, we're going to do for podcast.
Yeah, we always do.
We always do. It's the massive one.
When we do it, we do it.
We drink. We're having a New Year's Eve party here. Not really. Just for SNS. Just SNS.
It's gonna be cheese and wine.
There's gonna be cheese and wine.
It's gonna be
nobody, I'm
social
bringing the
distance.
cheese, right?
Right, but all I'm going to say, we'll bring
Bring
wear suits.
the wine.
We need to wear suits because the fact is then we can class it as a business meeting.
Yeah, we'll be
yes.
totally social distanced.
Because if it looks like a
Can
party,
we put it on Can we put it on expenses?
we could just put it on expenses on our.
Zero expenses.
SNS paid for our Christmas party.
What? Because all I'm going to say, right? All the I've just literally turned on donations on my Twitch, right? So every donation that I get, that is going into the channel. It's not going to go to me. It's going to go to the channel. So then it will be.
They wouldn't have all cheese and wine parties.
I thought you were literally saying orgies there. I thought you said orgies.
Never mind that. Well, you all sound like a Dalek again.
Oh God.
Exterminate.
Oh.
Don't say that, Chris. I'll jump behind the sofa.
Don't
James, are
worry,
you drinking
it's not a
coffee
weeping
right now?
angel.
No.
Are you drinking coffee right now?
No, I'm drinking tea. I have no coffee.
I have coffee.
I have
we
coffee.
have coffee.
Everybody has
You
coffee,
do
but the person
realise,
that drinks coffee.
SNS Bats, you do
Yeah.
realise I've only got half an hour until I've got to go home.
Yeah, no. This is why we're gonna.
Why we're
keep
doing it
moving.
now?
Hmm?
Well, talk about the news. Let's talk about the fact that Boris Johnson lied to the whole entire nation.
that really pissed me off though.
When I
Can
seen
somebody,
it, I was like, I
can somebody
need to
inform
tell
me?
everybody.
Can somebody
Basically,
inform Flex
right.
on what happened?
Last year,
Mhm.
whilst we were in a lockdown during December,
Aye.
right, the Tory party had 4 parties, cheese and wine parties, right,
Excuse me?
Yeah.
at 10 Downing Street and at Boris Johnson's flat, right? And
Well,
then-
I was getting rang for wagging the Asda of Stew. They were having parties.
Right, anyway,
Yes.
yes,
I was getting shooted at for going to Asda twice in the same day.
right, yeah, and then, but then now, like, say, if they just opened up and said, yes, we did it, it's fine, and all that, no, yes, we did it, and all that, it's bad, and all that.
We're sorry, I
we're
will
sorry.
understand.
Yeah, it would have been fine, but they are blatantly denying it when there's so many countless evidence against it. And then the Metropolitan Police and Scotland Yard were like, we're not going to investigate it because of lack of evidence. Right?
Typical.
Right, and then 2 weeks later, to cover Boris Johnson's tracks, he told the UK that if you get caught with drugs in your possession, you will get your passport and your driver license taken off you. 2 days later,
Yet.
2 days later after that, there was traces of cocaine found in his flat and his office.
Hypocrites!
Right.
Literally
I
every
swear
single one of
down.
them. Every single one of them.
And then there was a couple of the
Wouldn't
member.
you think they would just make it legal for their own benefits?
Yeah, right. And
Instead
then,
of having to hide it all the time. Like, you've got the power
And then-
to change the
and
law,
then
but
not
you're not
only
changing
that-
the law. You're enforcing the law, but breaking it behind closed doors.
yeah, it's one rule.
And then not only that,
one rule for
they're
them,
gonna
one
put
rule
one
for
a
us.
2-week
Aye,
lockdown.
double standards didn't fly with me.
Not only that, they're gonna put one a 2-week lockdown during New Year.
No, I'm not doing it.
Anyway,
Neither am I.
right. So
I'm awful.
after that, then there was videos of a fake press conference that they had, right? Which one of the member of the Tory party was laughing at the fact is that there was a party, there was parties last Christmas and they weren't socially distancing, but the fact is that in laughing at the fact is that they are never going to get caught from it because of reasons which we don't know yet. And then Boris Johnson still denying that the fact is that they had a party until there was pictures coming out about a couple of days ago when there was pictures coming out recently where they were at Boris Johnson's back garden. Loads of people was at a table, loads of people was at a fire, but they were all wearing suits. And what their argument was now is saying that it wasn't a party, it was a business meeting, but there was cheese and wine involved. But the reason why it wasn't a party because they were wearing suits.
So basically, if you wear suits, it's a party.
Oh,
It's not a party.
so it depends what type of suit.
Yeah.
Because you go to a dinner
come in
party
me
wearing a
Christmas
suit.
suit.
I come in my birthday suit.
I'll come in my Christmas
See
suit.
how much they like. See how
Nobody
much they
wants
like
to
that.
see that, like,
I'll come in me Goku
no
suit.
one.
That's the part.
Mate, I'm dressing up as Goku for this next. And then that's
You're
when
always Goku.
I know because I've got that's the only dress. It's the only fancy dress thing I've got.
No, you're not. You're wearing a suit. You said before I'm all in for it, mate. I put a suit on.
So anyway, there is going to be on a Christmas Eve night. There is going to be a party from 10 o'clock to 12 o'clock outside of 10 Downing Street.
Is that
What?
what for? We're all.
No,
we're all invited.
everybody's going. Everybody's apparently bringing cheese and wine, and everybody's gonna, say.
Are we all invited? Like seriously?
No, it's
No.
no.
People just come.
It's one of them things on Facebook.
Like because if that was real, like if they said, yeah, we're gonna have a street party in the middle of the street, I would go.
Yeah.
Wonder if it wasn't all the way down in London.
I
Yeah.
don't care.
But fuck the
I'll
Tories.
dress as Boris Johnson.
I mean, he might be a shit prime minister, right? But I bet he's meant to have a pint with. I bet Boris can party.
Especially with the fucking amount of cocaine that's in his nose. Fucking hell.
To be
Like-
fair, he's never made sense in his life.
Because he's high on coke, listen.
So,
Like,
Can I- can I
like,
say something bad
Yeah.
that has nothing to do with wrestling for once?
Okay.
Okay.
I watched the Amber Heard versus Johnny Depp documentary
Oh,
recently,
yeah.
and let's just say as a Johnny Depp fan, I was not pleased at all what Discovery did to him. Because
Yeah,
they
did him
didn't-
dirty, apparently.
They did not give his side of the story at all.
I didn't think they would.
No.
He's a male.
And they were saying that they had texts that he had been sending to
But he
his
sends-
friends. And me and Milky were watching it, and the texts that he was sending were like, I'm gonna burn Amber Heard's body and then fuck a burnt dead corpse.
But when you're pissed off and she brings you to that, clearly.
Clearly, it's not the only thing she's brought him. Apparently, he's done so many drugs. There's a list of them.
So many drugs.
Yes, because of her. There's cocaine, meth, heroin, mushrooms, LSD. He was doing all these drugs under
Aye, aye.
Someone say mushrooms. I love mushrooms.
Mushrooms.
Milky's mushrooms. Again.
Milky's mushrooms.
Link in the description.
Milky, I
Oh.
wish you would stop trying to sell people your mushrooms. God.
No one
Not
wants
matter
to
what
buy
kind of
drugs.
mushrooms.
No one
It's
wants
all
to
good.
buy drugs.
They're healthy for you.
Exactly. It
What
might
about
make you
Private
feel like
Day?
Milky's, I was trying to sell something on this channel.
Aye.
Aye, That's the best way.
So do you want to talk about Newcastle and Connor since you've been
Aye.
dying to?
I'm
Yes.
pissed the fuck off with all these referees and all. I think they're so fucking hard now, that right? But I'm seriously.
Milky, would you like to add in here?
would I love to.
But like
I'm gonna-
so if you didn't know that Newcastle played Leicester, then we played Liverpool, and then recently we've just played Man City, right? So
What was the score?
well, the Man City score 4-0.
Aye.
Gone out to them.
Obviously.
Yeah. Anyway, right. So in the Leicester game, Madison clearly dived.
Yep.
And then,
100%.
then they straight away penalty, no VAR,
No,
Right,
I never
updated,
be
yes.
because we're Newcastle.
right? So and then in the Liverpool game, we scored first, yeah, right, and then it was and Hayden, then there was their equaliser. Hayden was on the floor with a head injury. Well, it was suspected head injury, right? The game should be called off. Mike Dean looked at it. Look to see
Game
where.
shouldn't have been called. It shouldn't have been called off. It should have just been subbed. The game should have stopped play though.
That's what I mean. The
2
play should
seconds.
have been played off.
Aye, it should have stopped play.
They should stop playing to see if it is a head injury or not, right? But no,
Yes,
what
but
he
head
did,
injuries are
he looked-
serious.
He looked at the thing. He looked at Hayden on the floor. He looked to see where Jota was. This is very important because Jota was here, right? Right. He looked to see where it was, right? So then he knew there was going to be a pass coming. So then he looked back at it again. He said play. He blew for play on, right? Then there was another Newcastle United player fell down at in the same spot, right? Didn't blow it again. Ball went over. Everybody stopped, like that set from what was it? Alexander Arnold and Jota. Everybody else stopped, right? Because the thought he was gonna blow that one, but no. Right. So then it came over. It was like Jota was through on goal. He was like open net basically, but not because it wasn't open net because Dubravka was there. He saved the first shot, right? Then there was a rebound, and then he put it in, right?
Aye.
That's standard, right? And then they scored 2, right? And then they scored 2 more. So it was they scored 1 more. Then it was literally 2-1. And then it went Alexander Arnold. It was who was it? Fraser was through on goal. No, who was it? Fraser or Wilson?
Fraser.
Fraser was through on goal.
Fraser.
And it basically he took out the player before he took out the ball. Alexander Arnold literally took out Fraser before he touched the ball.
You can't do that anymore.
I think you're on about the Man City game.
No, I'm talking about that one though first, because that should have been a penalty as well, right? And then, right?
You used to be able to do that, but you can't anymore. As long as you touched the ball back in the day, it didn't matter.
I know that's what I mean, but now it's not because this is what I mean, right? It was from behind as well. That's what I mean. It was a from behind challenge, last man back, right?
Red card.
It's a red card anyway.
Automatically because he's last man back anyway. It's a red card.
Just because he flicked his toes and pointed at the other way to touch the ball, doesn't make it less of a penalty.
No.
But anyway, so that wasn't a penalty at all. It didn't even get to VAR.
Of course not.
Right. So anyway, that game was done. We played very well, but unless then it was the Man City game, and all that, right? Fraser was for 1 goal again, right? But Cancelo took it off, right, and then Alisson, the keeper, just clotted into him.
Edison.
Did I say Alisson?
Yeah.
Yeah, Edison, right? It's one of the fucking Brazilian goalkeepers. Anyway, so Edison totally wipes him out, right? And gets
Totally.
right. But Fraser tries to stop himself as well. But what everybody else,
on your feet.
but what apparently VAR apparently seen was he was looking for the penalty by running into Edison.
Running into Edison and then trying to keep himself on his feet to score. He was looking for a pen.
He wasn't even looking at Edison, so how could he be looking for it?
Yeah, that's what I mean. He was looking at the ball. He was looking at Cancelo getting it, right, and he tried to stop himself. And then the next minute, there was a whole body of Edison sliding into him. But how's
that
that
was
not
literally one
penalty?
of my tackles.
Penalty?
Penalty again, but no. What?
Well, I'm gonna have to go on now
Right.
because I've got to go get the vaccine now.
You do know you've got like 20 minutes.
Well, I need to ring Mum as well to see if she's there.
Right? Right, you know you can't ring her,
I can't ring on the phone to you, can I?
You can't like hang up and then...
Right, I'll be right back.
Right. Anyway, right, so... Like... So that's a straight pen. And that's a straight red as well. Because technically he's the last man back as well.
Of course he is. Keep us. I was the last man back.
Uh-huh.
Unless there's a player on the line.
There isn't a player on the line though, because he was technically in front of he was technically in front of Fraser at the time. It's always Fraser, isn't it? That's getting
No.
because
he's like our Grealish.
No, but it's like this, right? It's
most
like
foul player on my team.
he's not the most foul player, but he is the most foul player in the box.
Is. St. Maximum's the most
Yeah,
foul
but
player
it's
on my
like
team.
because he should have had a penalty like way before that, shouldn't he? Against forgot what team it was against.
Leicester.
It was against Leicester because he did go through there. Aye. But
Well,
since we made our last podcast was the takeover. How both of yous do both of yous feel that Eddie Howe and the new owners are doing a good job?
might not feel confident yet, but I feel safe.
Yeah.
I feel good because I got rid of the Sports Direct.
Oh,
strikes.
that's one.
Eddie
thing.
Howe's
That's what I
bringing.
mean. I feel safe for all them reasons because Mike's out. We've got a new manager.
Mhm.
I'm willing to give him all my fucking support, all of it.
Yep. All
Have you
right.
seen how Joe Linton's changed?
100%. Like even all the
believe
players
it.
have changed. Even like I hate.
It's amazing what doing 4 training sessions a week does, isn't it?
Mhm.
I know.
Instead of 2.
And not having the kebab each time.
5 mandatory kebabs
Is
after
it there yet?
Well,
She
you
said-
know, you need to have a kebab.
Yeah.
Okay, right. So, and know that right, but I think because Eddie Howe said he's giving him personal training on the side, so he's keeping him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's keeping
Joe
him back
Linton's
an
got
hour.
a personal trainer as well.
Mhm.
Good, because he is a good player.
Right, but the fact that you know what I mean, he's been the best player every time he steps on that pitch.
Good.
Like, for Newcastle, every single game he's been the best player.
Do you reckon he just didn't like Mike Ashley and he didn't like fucking?
No, because with Steve Bruce, Steve Bruce was the manager that bought him. So it was
You
like,
might not like him?
No, but the fact is he did though. That's what I mean. He's like, I think me personally, I think Steve Bruce got a lot of faith, too much faith in him.
Aye.
To the fact that it was like, he was like
Basically,
like,
Steve Bruce basically said, right, you're our best player now. You need to fucking do everything.
Yes, because what he wanted him.
Didn't he make him captain and everything?
No, he wasn't captain. He was number 9 though.
Aye.
And I think it's the pressure. I think that me personally, I think it's the pressure of him being the number 9 striker and the only striker because he was putting him because he got him before we got Callum Wilson.
4-1.
You know that, and so that first season when he scored 2 goals, and that was literally 20 million a goal. That wasn't good. Now he's on 5 million a goal. And it's a bit weird,
But it's not. It's not just. We're not just taking goals here because he's become a playmaker.
Yes, he's become a playmaker. He's ran back and defended.
He's doing
back.
assists. He's making things happen. He's being creative.
He's more. Me personally, I think he's more of a midfielder than anything. He's a better midfielder than he is a striker. 100%.
Yeah.
Aye.
He plays much better.
I can't tell you right now that the fact that we've just inherited lots of money has had a big effect on it.
I think
Because he knows now the better he plays, the more money he's gonna get.
not the better he plays, the more money he gets. The better he plays, the less likely he's gonna get replaced.
Aye.
And the fact and that's what.
To be honest,
all them haircuts, man.
I would demand a new contract if I had scored. Like last year, I was Annie Worth's fucking 20 grand a week, but
he's the
this
highest
year
paid. He's on 78 grand.
Right, and that okay, but I'm just saying, like he's worth a bit more than that.
Mm-hmm.
I think Maximum is worth more than him.
Maximum's on 53 grand a week.
Give him another
I
10.
think Maximin's problem is he just tries to dribble too much and not pass.
Yeah, I'd love to
He
have
reminds
that
us of a
money.
young Ronaldo.
Like Maximum, right? He is going downhill recently, and it's all because he's doing too much. He's relying too much on himself, and that's
It's
the
not
problem.
just. It's not just that as well.
Everybody relies on him.
The whole of Newcastle's like it was like Shearer all over again. but obviously not to the same extent because we had more than just Shearer at that point.
Yeah.
Like, it's literally him playing for us is like fucking Ronaldo playing for fucking Plymouth.
Ha
What
Can
like
you
what like
imagine
what like Ronaldo playing for
Man United now.
Man United now, aye.
Mm.
Fun fact for next game though, we've got Man United right on Boxing Day. Well, or is it no the 27th, aye?
The 27th. No,
Yeah.
everybody plays Boxing Day.
26.
No,
Everybody-
I have a look,
Everybody
'cause
plays
I
Boxing Day.
don't think it's Boxing Day because I think there's some on
It
the
has
Yeah,
to
Monday.
be.
it will be Boxing
I
Day.
think that's some on the Monday.
Everybody plays. Everybody plays the first game of the season. Everybody plays Boxing Day, and everybody plays the last game of the season. That's the way it works
Oh
every year.
no, he's Connor's right. It's 27th.
Why?
We're the only one that's
Yes.
playing on 27th.
Fuck off! No, that's fucking
Here's a
bad
quick
behaviour. That's
Reggie.
shit.
Here's a quick shot
That's
of
never
SNS
happened
Battle's tree.
All I'm going to say, right, there's a massive stat. Which has the most wins on Boxing Day? Which team has the most wins on Boxing Day?
Man United.
Newcastle.
No. What did you say, sir?
Man
Man United.
United.
Yes, Man United.
Mm-hmm.
Hey!
Mm-hmm.
If Ronaldo fucking scores, I'm gonna fucking get Messi, bro.
I could.
A quick shot of SNS Battle's tree.
Cool.
This is the Christmas tree.
James technically has flashbacks when he sees that.
Give us the. What?
You have flashbacks
This-
when you see that tree.
Look, I'm touching a bauble without touching a bauble.
Stop talking about my childhood.
Why?
Stop bringing up past trauma.
That's trauma.
Oh, is it a bit tough for you to talk about flex?
It is.
Should we
'Cause I've
sit
got
them
me-
down, Connor?
I've got mixed feelings on it because it's about Granda.
Should we sit them down and tell them?
I don't need counselling and I
You
don't
do
need an
need counselling.
intervention.
You do need an intervention for the amount of games you've got on your phone that is clearly hacking your phone.
Fact, we need a meeting about Lissa.
Why,
Right,
like?
yeah, but I'll arrange it.
Yeah, good.
How dare you
We need
have
to
a
have a-
meeting?
You're not invited, Lissa.
If he's aren't aware, we can only tolerate. we whisper a little bit before we have to bring up a meeting and discuss our behaviour.
How dare you? Connor's not even part of these meetings.
Right.
No, because he
be
doesn't
part of the
get
meeting.
annoyed with you.
I've got a Messi versus Ronaldo quiz. It's a five question quiz. Right. I want to see who knows the stuff about between Messi and Ronaldo. Right. So Messi's last Champions League win was against what club in 2013?
Oh God.
Real Madrid? Not Real Madrid.
I am Munich. 2 seconds.
Manchester City.
Nope.
Was
Adam,
it,
that.
It's not an English club, is it?
Nope.
Didn't think it was.
was it Juventus?
Yes, it's Juventus. Yeah.
Well done.
Hey!
What?
What?
I'll watch that final. That was a sick final. Right. He scored 2 goals that game. Right.
I've
So.
just scored 4.
Milky, can we just address the fact that she barely knows more about football than we do? At this
I
time in the... Come on.
Who has?
Come on.
How many? So who has more Ballon d'Ors?
Messi.
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 Right.
I won, because he won it this year.
I'm saying how many does he have though?
6.
7.
Seven.
7?
Yes. Yeah.
I thought it was only 6.
Who's won more Champions Leagues? Is it Messi or Ronaldo?
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo.
With how many?
7.
7.
5.
Hey.
Ronaldo missed missed a penalty, missed the Champions League final penalty against which against which club? No, against
Barcelona.
No, against Chelsea, right?
Ah,
Who was the
right.
keeper?
Who was the keeper? Petr Cech.
I don't know any of the Chelsea keepers.
Yes,
Courtois.
Petr Cech,
Petr Cech.
right?
Checkmate.
And the last question is who, right? So, who has scored more goals in the Champions League?
Ronaldo.
Messi.
Has he?
Yes.
By how
Nah,
many?
he hasn't, like.
Yeah, he has. This
By
is what
how
I've got on
many? I
here.
don't understand this now.
Bonus question. So if you get this
But
right,
Ronaldo's Mr. Champions League. Are you kidding me?
right. Anyway, right. So
Wait there,
bonus,
I'm seeing it, yeah?
right.
Check that, Milky, because I didn't believe that. Like, you can't be called Mr. Champions League and be on the fucking poster of every Champions League thing you ever see.
Messi goals is 120.
Right.
How many's Ronaldo got?
Ronaldo's is 135.
Okay. This might be
I was gonna
this might
say
be an old
it might be outdated.
Anyway, right. So as well, right. So the bonus question is, so out of right. So the last time Messi Ronaldo have played against each other in the Champions League. No, in La Liga, right? Was Barcelona versus
Real Madrid.
Real Madrid. Who scored in that match?
Messi.
Yes.
Ronaldo.
Messi
Twice.
scored.
Awesome.
Twice.
Right? Yes, because he did that celebration where he held his T-shirt up like that.
Did he get a yellow card for that?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
he did.
Yeah, you do all the time with potato topper. But I watched that game. I remember watching
Just
it.
take your pants off instead. There's no rule about that.
That actually isn't. Just run with your boxers on. Way!
Fucking way.
Yes. We
Right,
thought it
Connor,
would
I
be
need-
self-explanatory. Well, you didn't see it.
What?
Connor, we need to wrap this up so I can go.
Okay, right. So, right, on every single podcast we do, when Milky is involved, he always sees who he wants to call out for a boxing fight. So
who are you fighting this week?
Who are you fighting this week?
Shall I let him guess by some hints?
Right. Give him some hints, okay?
He's known for a referee, but not be a good referee. But it's known to be, it's all about him.
It's all about you. It's all about you. Mike Dean. It's all about you.
It's all about you.
So I'm challenging that twat to a boxing fight. Bare knuckles.
I don't even know why he was allowed
Bare
to.
knuckles.
Aye, bare knuckles.
Bare knuckle fight, man.
Need gloves in there.
Yeah. I wanna break his coconut head with another.
And don't worry, the referee will see when he gets knocked out. It won't be a head injury, he'll just be back.
It's not a hindrance, it's a back injury.
I've got the
Now just keep going.
We'll use Herb Dean as the referee.
Herb Dean, aye.
He'll let you get away without him.
And I would. Anyway,
He's
though,
good
right?
ref though. Fair.
How the hell did he get a referee in the Newcastle United match? Because the fact is, right, even though he says he's a Tranmere fan, right?
That's why.
No, his two sons have season ticket holders to Liverpool. Right?
He watches Sunderland on the sly.
Right? Anyway,
He sells
right,
Avon.
well, and
He's a Macam in disguise. He's a Macam in disguise.
As well, the person in the VAR at the Man City game is refereeing the Man United game.
Oh, fuck's sake.
For fuck's sake, man. Oh, and I knew there would be a glitch to this money. I knew there would be a downside to inheriting all this money.
But I know it might not get anywhere. But Amanda Staveley and another have made a formal complaint to Premier League about the referees. Won't get anywhere.
I do. No. But it's acknowledged.
And so has Eddie Howe.
It'll not get anywhere. But the talking will get down the ranks and they'll be like, you're gonna have to calm it down a bit. People are noticing.
Right.
Like, because everybody knows referees are corrupt. Everybody knows the FA is corrupt. Everybody knows FIFA's corrupt. All that.
Right, for just a quick note, right? And now we're talking about football, but I'm going to go around the thing right now. I want to tell everybody who is their football player of the season. So I'm going to start with Chris, who's your football player of the year. Sorry,
Can it be anyone?
it could be anybody. Yeah.
It's Mr. Robert Lewandowski.
Okay. Who's yours, James?
In Holland.
Erling Haaland. Okay. Who's yours?
He's
Melissa?
amazing.
Mine's Saint Maximum.
Okay.
Nice choice.
Nice choice. But mine is gonna be a little bit controversial. Mine's not gonna be an actual top flight football player. Well, he is gonna be a top flight football player, but he doesn't get.
Eventually.
Right. No, he is because he plays for Liverpool.
Right.
Mohamed Salah.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
I think Mohamed Salah is one of the best players in the world right now.
Without a doubt.
Without anything, like he is because the consistency that he does, he's like scored nearly in every single game. And the
You should do it overrated player of the year.
Overrated player of the year, Jorginho, 100%.
Are you meant?
Fucking Jorginho, 100% is the most overrated player in the world. He's
Yep.
he's not as good as everybody says. I don't know how he got third in the Ballon d'Or.
Well, no, mine.
Who's yours, right?
Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Reece James is 100% better.
Yeah,
He is.
Fucking tons
and
better.
Kyle Walker.
Kyle Walker's getting old, so yeah.
Kyle Walker is not overrated.
I'm
I'm
saying
hanging
Kyle
up
Walker's
now.
better than Trent.
Kyle Walker is better than Trent. 100%.
Way better.
100%.
He's way faster. I reckon.
But Trent Alexander-Arnold's known for his crossing, but he can't actually defend.
Then he's a midfielder.
He's not a right back.
No, that's what I mean.
He's a right winger. He's a right wing back.
Right.
Just straight up
fucking
alright.
Wan-Bissaka's better than him.
Yep.
Wan-Bissaka's a good player.
Like I know Wan-Bissaka's better than Trent Alexander-Arnold in that right back position. And the fact is, in everybody's saying that he should have went to the Euros. Do you want to say Merry Christmas before you go?
Yes.
Shut my door in case the cats run out.
Whistle's coming.
Whistle's coming to say Merry Christmas and bye, dears.
Oh yeah. Hi. Hello.
Say Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, SNS, and Happy New Year.
Right.
I'm just standing here.
I know.
See you later,
Hello,
Wes.
Milky.
See you later.
Say bye.
Bye.
Bye, Felicia.
Bye, Felicia.
Bye, Felicia. Is
My
that what
most
you said?
overrated player.
Have you even got your shoes on, man?
Me.
Yeah?
2 seconds, I'm gonna end this now, so.
It's my turn.
I know it is.
The most overrated player, in my opinion, from what I've seen,
Can you get my shoes?
Mbappe.
Well,
Yeah.
Right now, yes, but I said he does have
100%.
potential.
I know. But from what I've seen so far, he's the most overrated player I've ever seen.
It's because he wants to move to Real Madrid. That's it. That's the only reason why he's like that, isn't it? Because
I understand he is a good player, but he's not.
He was dying to move to Real Madrid in the summer. That never came through, and all that. And now he's fucking contemplating see if he wants to play for PSG.
I'd rather be, I'm not gonna lie, I'd rather be at PSG.
He'd rather be at the tune, man.
He does, he wants to come sort of. So, speaking
Holland
of, we're
does
talking
well.
about Newcastle. I don't know who else does. Griezmann.
I know. Aye. So quick. So very quick before we go because it's nearly time. right? I'm going to go around
Yes.
the table. I'm going to go around the chat, right? Who's the 3 players that Newcastle United should buy? Realistic signing for Newcastle United.
Right.
I'll go Chris first.
Oh my days, on the spot. Tarkowski.
Right. That's a good shout.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, who's that? Dumfries.
Ooh, Dumfries. I would get Dumfries.
And Kolasinac.
Class in it, right? Just putting on shoes. What about you?
On Stones,
Right.
Jesse Lingard,
Right.
and Dele Alli.
Dele Alli.
I think Dele Alli would fit into our team quite well, but it would take him a little bit to adjust. But once he did, he would start creating things.
Mate, I'm going a bit controversial here.
Right,
I'm going to go for Connor Cody.
right, fair enough.
Because the reason why, because there was a massive thing between him and Tim Tarkowski. I think Connor Cody's a lot more like, you know, thing. Right.
I'll just get around to direct this.
You basically just wanted to shake you and walk up there and turn that way before you go to thing. Right. Right. And I think Jim Tarkowski is not like, because he's set to play and he's always played in a 4-4-2 because of Sean Dyche. He hasn't played in any
but
other.
in a way,
thing.
he'll suit Newcastle
He
because
does- he
Newcastle
does.
also play.
He does suit Newcastle, but the formation is not Newcastle though, because he's not.
Newcastle play a different variation of 4-4-2, so I think he'd actually do good.
Yeah. So in my second one, I reckon we should go for. I reckon like say if we can, so if we get out, we'll probably say. If we can get out of this relegation zone and we can make a risk, I think my risk would be like someone like, you know, score broad, but only and then get like someone that's had experience in the Premier League before, and I think Aaron Ramsey.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Aye.
Because he's dying for games anyway, and he's not getting any games at Juventus. So bring him in here and give him a challenge, and all that, and give him some money behind him, and that's it. Good, right? And as for a forward striker or a winger type thing, I will go for like someone like, you know, go back to the Premier League, and I would go someone like either, because I would say Zaha, but Zaha's getting a bit too old now.
Yeah.
But I will say like someone like Lingard or Martial.
I think actually Lingard's older than Zaha.
No, Zaha's 30 this year, and Lingard was 25. Is 27 this year, yeah.
Lingard's 29 at the moment.
Is he? Okay. Aye. So,
Oh, the same age, man.
that's okay.
29.
Aye. No, but like Zaha's been in Crystal Palace for so long. He's just.
Yeah.
But with Lingard though, you've got the fact is that he did play on loan to West Ham, so he's got the experience of going to the
I
different
prefer
clubs.
Lingard.
Yeah. But
Zaha's
I
highly
kinda
overrated.
I kind of like Martial as well.
Yeah. Another player who's overrated is Adama Traore.
Traore, I think he's overrated. Ooh, actually no, right. Do you know who I think we should actually get?
Who?
Sarr from Watford.
Yeah, he would be good.
Cause he's
Get Ben Foster, man.
Get Ben Foster. Right, but the fact is, but all I'm going to say, right, can you remember can you remember the clip online? Martial would be the best player in the world. Martial would be the best player in the world.
Oh my days.
Right, I'm gonna go.
Right, yes. So
Go and ask everybody, what outrageous player? Go on. Money's clearly not enough object away anymore. So
Aye.
go on. Tell her who you want and realistically.
who you asking
Like,
first?
I mean, in your wildest dreams.
Who you asking
For
first?
maybe next season. I'll ask. Since you're talking, you.
Me. Okay.
Aye.
Erling Haaland.
Mm-hmm.
And the only thing the only reason why I'm saying Erling Haaland because he's literally 21.
Mm-hmm.
He's got so much fucking talent behind him. I think there's going to be like kind of a next next like Alan Shearer, Ian Wright kind of player,
Mm-hmm.
edge of the box kind of thing. And just as soon
He's
as,
also got pace and skill.
yes, he's also got pace and skill, and then that's like
He's got a good football brain as well.
that's what I mean. He's got a great football brain. Like the fact that he because he could have had a chance to go to Juventus, but he chose not to because he knew he would get more games if he went to Leipzig, and that's when Dortmund bought him off Leipzig.
Mhm.
Like he's got now that, but the fact is, but if he did want to come to here, he'd probably go to Leeds because that's where he's from. But he loves Leeds.
No, but the money's too tempting.
I know, but
Leeds is 100 miles down the road.
he might not want to go for money though. He doesn't want to go for money. He wants to go for a challenge.
Newcastle's a challenge.
I know it is.
More of a challenge than Leeds.
I already know mine.
What?
Come on.
Robert Lewandowski.
Is he your favourite player?
Second to Ronaldo. But personally, I wouldn't take Ronaldo at the two.
No, he would have. He wouldn't fit in.
But Lewandowski's got the experience and knows where the net is.
Yes.
Oh, he definitely knows where the net is.
In Lewandowski's not just a tapping merchant.
Nope. He can just do everything.
Who's yours?
He knows what day in the tough matches.
Mine. I mean, I've got two. Because,
Man's going to say Jorginho.
no. We've got enough money to go back in time, so R9.
Oh my days.
But no,
I've eaten Pele, fucking R9, fucking Maradona, fucking
Ronaldinho.
Roberto Carlos.
Fucking Hadji.
No. I'm one Hadji. I'm sick of saying
Makaleli.
Rivaldo.
But I would have Roberto Baggio.
Yashin.
Fucking Yashin, aye.
With his fucking
No.
hat.
Petr Cech. Not Petr Cech. Peter Schmeichel.
Yes.
Not Kasper Schmeichel. Kasper Schmeichel's a bit, cocky.
Hitting Messi. He's not
I love-
consistently amazing like his dad.
No.
I love Casper.
Ah.
The friendly ghost.
Casper the
You're not
friendly
going to say that. But, I mean, the one that can actually happen.
No, right now, the fact is, what?
You know how I would actually love to see put on a Newcastle shirt?
Who?
Benzema.
I think Benzema's overrated.
He's
Yeah.
overrated. But
He's very arrogant. You seen what he said to Vinicius Jr.
Yeah.
And if any Toon player did that, it'll just demoralise him.
Aye.
I would have loved Yossi.
But yeah, but the fact is, Burton Green up top is good enough.
Yeah. Scoring free kicks every game.
Man, not playing like
Me. You're retired, man.
Shut up, man. I'm only
Yep.
32.
You're on pension now.
You're on your pension.
I can put them boots back on anytime you want to stay.
What, with your Zimmer frame?
Still?
With your Zimmer frame?
He has me winning the Ballon d'Or this year.
I'll
Nice.
be 6.
He has He has Chris
I'll be
winning the
60
Ballon d'Or this
I'll be
year.
60. Where's my Ballon d'Or?
You're not. Yeah, I told you, yeah, man. You're fucking retired.
I still want me Ballon d'Or that I won.
When?
Actually, I don't want a Ballon d'Or. I want a golden boot.
Oh, where you got
I
plenty
want
of
a
them.
golden boot.
We're sick of winning them.
And there's my 7 Ballon d'Ors.
That picture's literally just Messi, isn't it?
No, it's me. What are you talking about?
How dare you insult me like that?
It's 100% confirmed.
Messi asked me so he can take a picture of me Ballon d'Ors.
Exactly.
Did he pay you to put his name next to every one of them as well?
No,
Yeah.
no. And if you look, that's my name on it.
Oh, did it credited to you?
Aye.
Messi's just photoshopped it.
It's actually me that plays, right? It's just Messi's like stunt double.
I play first half. He plays when the cameras are on him.
He just plays it on the 90th minute. The last minute of the 90 minutes.
Basically what they do, they edit him. After I score the goal, they edit him celebrating.
That's what they do. It's always me.
And it's yeah.
So when you see Messi, it's usually me.
All I'm gonna say, right? What's your score predictions for the Man United game?
Newcastle United 2, Man United 1.
Right.
Newcastle United 2, Man United 2.
I'm going Newcastle United 3 and Man United 1, right? And if that actually happens, I will go on camera, right? And I will sue. On top of I would go all the way to St James's Park right after the game, right? And where all the Man United fans are having a drink, right, or at the train station, I run with them with this top on as well, with this on, right, or my Newcastle top on, and go,
Sue!
Are you sure you want to do this on video?
Yeah, well,
What if we actually win at 3-1?
what did you say, James?
I said put your Newcastle Christmas hat on as well.
I will.
Sue!
Imagine Ronaldo just steps behind you.
While
He's
you're
like,
doing
what the
it.
fuck you're doing?
That's my celebration.
1v1 is on the match.
Yeah, right. You know what Sue is in Portuguese?
No.
Yes.
So he's literally just jumped and went, yeah!
Yes.
That's what we do anyway. That's just a normal celebration. Oh, and anyway, while we're talking about football, can we please discuss the sequel?
Oh, shite.
I mean, I understand it's
Have
free,
you played
right?
it? Have you played it yet, Chris?
I've got it right now.
Milky,
Yeah.
have you played it?
I played football yet.
Football, the fuck's that?
PES, basically.
New PES.
Oh, no.
That's
I
just
don't-
change. Oh, mate.
I'm a FIFA fan.
It's a FIFA.
Wait, but I downloaded it because it was free, right?
I'm no bitch
And I
asshole.
thought, wait, yeah. FIFA used to get killed back in the day.
It did actually.
For gameplay, the only thing that FIFA was better at was graphics.
Yeah.
PES 3 to 6. Gameplay was just way better. There was no pass delay.
PES is the Minecraft version.
Tis now. Didn't.
Have you seen the crowd? Have you seen the crowd?
Mate, have you seen Messi?
Yes, I've seen Messi.
Have you seen how close his eyes are together?
No, have you seen the crowd though? The crowd is basically this, right? And copy
That's
and
the same
pasted
person
around.
in it 5 times?
No, it's copy and pasted, but it's like this square. Copied and pasted around the whole stadium.
I don't care. I'm not really bothered about the crowd. I'm more focused on the ball.
Imagine basically playing.
I couldn't give a shit. I couldn't give a shit if we played at the Terriers Ground for a final or whether we played at Wembley.
Yeah, the Terriers ground is good. Good ground.
Not for a fucking cup final, it's not.
It is.
Well, you did. Stadium's a stadium,
That
Connor.
will be getting sued.
It's
What,
funny
for that
because
big-ass
it's funny
scoreboard?
because it's funny because Milky has never been to the Benton Terriers ground before,
You never been to the Terriers ground?
but he's been right next to
Oh.
it. Because
I'll tell you what. In January, we'll go and see a Terriers match.
yeah,
It's only £3.
I know. I
Alright.
want to go.
Free if you're going at half time.
Oh, they don't open the gates
See-
anymore until
What?
full time.
What?
We should also go to Blythe Spartans.
Oh,
Right, so
I
I'll
want,
go to a Spartans
I'll
game.
go to a Spartans match, aye.
I also want to go and see the Wasps if anybody fancies it.
Or,
I don't like Wasps or Bees, sorry.
or do you not want to see Whitley Warriors ice hockey?
Ice hockey team, yes. And then
I've
I
seen
want to
them
go.
3 times. Twice, sorry.
And then
Well,
I want to go to see the Eagles as well. To be fair,
I've seen the Eagles. I think. Have you been in the new stadium?
I've never been to a basketball game in my life.
Right, we're gone.
That's why I want to. I've never been to an ice
Do you
hockey
want-
game either.
do you
Kev
wanna-
never took me.
Do you want to go to the basketball game?
Yeah. I
Aye.
won't mind it.
Ice hockey game, basketball game, just all sports we're going to.
Hmm.
Fuck rugby because no one likes rugby.
I mean,
Funny thing is,
do you know the annoying thing is?
Disney
I'm... Go on,
What?
Milgie.
I went to see rugby because my old teacher was playing rugby,
Right.
and I had to throw the ball back, and the throw was absolutely terrible, went sideways.
You try to throw it like this.
I literally threw it,
Right,
and
threw it.
instead of going frontwards, it just went sideways. Like, what the fuck happened there?
It's like, this is not a ball, it's an egg. They're like, you need to get a new ball, mate. You've egged your ball there.
You try to
Been
throw it
sitting
like
on it.
Aye.
But, when you
So,
see all the sports, like,
hmm?
because there's plenty of sport available local, that we just don't use it.
Yeah. No, like there's very much sport available. Like it's like, for instance, I'm still waiting. It's £10, well £11 a ticket to go and see the FA Cup match between Newcastle and Cambridge.
Are you definitely coming?
I'm
Milky.
definitely coming.
Yeah, when I get the money, I'll. When is it?
It's on the 8th.
Nice.
Mhm.
I'll put it in my
Well,
calendar.
hopefully I get paid tonight at midnight, so like tomorrow Christmas
Mhm.
Eve, like everybody else does. Apparently, but
If not, it's the 20. We'll buy them on the 29th.
I'll buy
So
them
it's
on the
either
29th.
either your account or my account. We'll be paying them on.
Well, yeah.
Mhm.
And if not, I mean, I'm sure Stu would help you out for a Newcastle match.
Yeah. Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
I mean, like, I haven't got the money right now, but can you order the tickets so they don't disappear and we'll give you the money?
Mhm. Right, guys, if you did enjoy this podcast, well, we've had fun making this. It's been like, very good at having us four back in a Discord call, and maybe and maybe we could like hire a room out and have a desk and have a proper podcast setup, but that's way in the future. So if you actually want to see that, get subscribing and get thing, because we need money to do this. But yeah. But at the minute, it's just going to be on the Discord. So if you did enjoy this video, please hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new again. And I'll see you again. Peace.
If you do want to hear me on TikTok and on Facebook, like
Literally just
like
give me
Pat
fucking
says, like Pat said, it's at the bottom, but flex out.
Hi.
Merry Christmas, bye.
Merry Christmas. Peace.
Merry Christmas.
Hashtag
Happy New
cans.
Year.
Hashtag cans.